70 Adventists are part of the Blue Zone, and those are people who live to over 100, and many of them are vegetarian and vegan. I am not. I am plant-based. Plant-based does not mean vegan, all right? But I am plant-forward and encourage people to eat plants. So people are like, "Do we do this and cook?" I only do this when I'm. This is part of eating. Is part of education, so you understand that food can taste good and it doesn't have meat in it. And so that's my education practice. I'm a trained educator, and so I'm like combine my love of food with my love of vegetables, and I bless the food, I bless the land, I bless the people that made the food. Thank you all for being here. I know it's cold and rainy, and I appreciate it. I put Pascal on the spot. Pascal just came to. Pascal's been trying to think about like how do we know each other?
In fact, in this story too. So I met you through Discover Roxbury.
And remember that back in the day?
To Jared's actually a high school friend of mine. And so if you weren't familiar with Discover Roxbury, they did cultural awareness activism for tourism. And so trolley rides around Roxbury. And I heard about Nadine. I heard about Nadine, but then the first event I went with yours, it was high tea, the old government ministry.
At the Shirley Eustace house. I used to have an event with Discover Roxbury called Berries in the Bury. And so there are berries all over Roxbury, mulberries, gooseberries, currants, and so we should teach people all about that.
And so from there, we kept connected, and so in true fashion, every time we link up, she puts me to work. So
I felt like it was. She's Haitian, I'm Jamaican, and a lover of everything. But it just seemed like, why should I do that when you're here? So we are gonna eat before Pascal does the demo, and then tell them about yourself. Huh?
you want people to part of it?
Okay, we'll do it right now. Fast. Okay, and then tell them about like where you.
So a little bit about me. I